Alright, what is up everybody? We have our next matchup here. Grant Laughlin and Matt Cole as Etcetera, and Colton Mowry and Garrett Hornok playing as WySpike Butterfingers. Hey Garrett! Okay, Garrett does not want to get burned, so he's not going to be playing in his jersey. Fair enough. What's up?
I think it's under his shirt.
It is under his shirt. He just doesn't want to get sunburned. So, you know, it is what it is. We'll just have to take the L there. We don't get to see Garrett's bulging biceps today. So, you know, always a loss, but, you know, we'll live. Tripod has fallen already. That is very unfortunate. Hopefully our tripod does not fall. I was really hoping it would fall as I said that. But, yeah, hopefully ours will be okay. It looks pretty sturdy.
Honestly, it's just the fact the camera weighs so light.
Yeah, for sure. Alright, you know, we were about to start, and then tripod fell, so now we're just chilling. So if you have any questions about Texas RoundNet, or have any hot takes about Texas RoundNet, let us know in the chat. Grant's gonna stare at the camera. He's walking towards the camera. The camera cannot hear you, Grant. The microphone is over here, next to my mouth. Well, that's too bad. Colton, I think, is on a phone call now. How is he on a phone call? Who is he talking to? Oh my gosh, this is insane. This is insanity right here. Okay, well, who is he? Grant. Who is he on the phone with? Who is he on the phone? Don't hang up. Is it his phone?
What aces you're gonna do again?
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, I'll come run over here, tell you what serve I'm gonna hit,
and then go.
and then hit it.
Oh. His phone, his tripod fell and it dialed 911.
You know why? Because
what are the odds?
It's too hot here.
What are the odds of that happening? Your tripod falls and it calls 911. So now we have to talk to the operator and tell him that it's not an emergency, which is that illegal?
I think you're definitely not supposed to do that.
Well, definitely not supposed to do that. I want to say it's illegal, but he did not do it on purpose.
I speed dial on one of my old phones, and I would accidentally butt dial it all the time.
That's not good.
And I would get a call, I would hang up and then get a call back from them saying, "Are you in danger?"
I was also one time I was in a crowded elevator at UCD. My backpack hit the 911 thing on the elevator. Yeah, and they were on the phone. I didn't know I did it. The elevators were looking at each other.
Everybody exits the elevator.
Okay.
Are we playing now? That's really funny. They were talking to the elevator? Like everyone here?
Operator? That's awkward.
Okay, can we get this game going here?
Yeah, I'm going.
Alright, clutch. Okay. 911 call is over. No emergencies
You think you see it,
yet.
You've seen it all.
And
then the cops
right,
are called.
right, yeah. I really hope they don't come, because that would...
You meant a SWAT just showing up.
That was the most strategic icing I've ever seen.
Now someone's just not going to be good.
That's in the plate.
It's a good excuse. Just sorry, my phone's calling 911. Sorry, let me just time out real quick. All right, we're gonna actually get the game going here. It looks like Colton's gonna start out serving for us. So 0-0 as we head into this game here. Gonna put on that first serve. Grant gets a nice up. Matt Cole with a decent set off the net. Not able to find the defensive touch there. Nice hit there from Grant. Looks like we might have to scoot back too. The sun's starting to creep up on us here. Or maybe if someone could move the tent, that would be clutch. Matt Cole's gonna miss that first one. They're gonna make him redo it. So it's gonna be serve number 2 here. Hits that front rim. Garrett does not want it. He wants his free point, so he's gonna take it. So now it's 1-1. Garrett's gonna serve here. Gets it on the net. Grant with a terrible set. Colton digs it up there. And there's a decent set there from Colton. There from Garrett, and Colton puts it away. David, how have the lines been today?
They seem a tad close,
Tad close.
but
Okay.
I would that maybe because I like practicing from like 6'1" or 6'2".
Yeah.
But some others have been saying it's a little close too.
Okay.
But who knows?
Me and Garrett did the lines today. We did our
It's
best.
pretty good. Like it's
Um,
pretty good.
Pretty good is I'll take that all
Yeah,
day.
take that for sure.
So Garrett here going to be serving again after taking their first break. Boom, puts it on the net and up from Grant there. Unfortunately, our hotspot overheated, but we are back in action here. Our awesome scorekeeper here, Seth Pittman, did a great job keeping score. So it is 8-7 Butterfingers over Etcetera. Still pretty early in the game. Garrett pushes Grant. I think they're going to call maybe side pocket there. So he's going to serve again here. Hits the front rim that time. Not going to get a point there. It's going to be 8. Let's see if Grant can pull out a serve here. Haven't been watching the game too much, been trying to fix it. Grant gets a little bit of a cut, goes a little bit higher than a normal cut. So he's going to serve here again, gets that break, 9-8, goes for the reverse. A bad up from Colton, a good set. Colton calls bad. It did look like it hit that backside a little bit. Grant going to serve here again, goes for a cut again, but lips again that time. So it's going to be a double fault. A good job stopping that run there. Colton's going to serve now. Lips up, they don't want it.
That's about to start blank.
Colton's going to serve here again. It's a little bit of a ball rolling across field, so getting iced a little bit. But he's going to serve again, but misses. So it's going to be 10-9 here. Matt Cole going to be serving. I'm not sure how Matt Cole's consistency has been today. So interesting to see in this game how he's going to be doing. Misses the first serve. I think it's good, Logan. It was just in the sun. Okay, Logan's going to short the hot spot by pouring water on it. It's going to be 10s. Is that 10s here? 10s here. Garrett to serve. Let's see if he can get his break back. Puts it into the rim. Matt Cole doesn't want it. Goes for a second serve. That one's on the net, but lifts up just slightly. Matt Cole's not going to take it. Get some big windage coming in here. Grant's going to try to use it to his advantage. Goes for the reverse cut. Doesn't find it. Goes for a second serve here. Gets a lip up there. They're not going to play it. So it's 11s now. Pretty close game. Different from the last game where we saw breaks early and then it just held throughout the game. This one looks like it's going to be tight all the way to the end. Colton goes for a big angle there, but barely finds the rim instead. Let's see if we can get this up and around. That way he doesn't have to sit on your legs. Oh, there we go. Very beautiful. Beautiful. Alright, Colton for a second serve here. Let's see if we can put this one on, get a break. Lips. Unfortunate there. It looks like this game is going to be a whole lot of lack of consistency here in the serving. So hopefully one team can start to pick it up here as Grant stares me down. Maybe he heard me. Can they hear me? Probably. Matt Cole gets that up. They're going to want it. Grant gets a nice touch, but Matt Cole's not able to make the recovery set. Grant's touch does unfortunately go straight down for the most part. Matt Cole does his best to get to the ball, but wasn't able to quite control it as well as he wanted to. So no break there for Etcetera. Garrett's going to drop. Oh my goodness, almost gets the dirty drop. Hits the front rim instead of front pocket. He's going to go again. Gets that nice serve on. And Grant cannot make it to the set. That's going to be a nice break there for Garrett. They're going to talk about the serve. Maybe a little bit of a hinder. Grant felt like he could not run for the ball because players were in the way. Colton nods his head to it. I guess he can understand that call. So it's going to be a redo on the point here. Let's see if Garrett can make a break happen again. Gets that serve on. Matt Cole gets it up this time and puts it right back away. Just with a nice righty wrap. So the game continues to stay tied with the mini break. Yeah, it's 13-12. Yeah. Big lip up there from Grant. You're good. Yep, they had a redo. Yeah. When Garrett served it, Grant had to run over there. Grant called hitter. All right. 13-12 again. Let's see if Grant can make another break happen. See if they can actually get some room here. But double faults instead. Same question to Colton. We'll see if he can put Butterfingers ahead. Goes for the flango. Grant tries to put it up, but it's not quite get there. Colton goes for the reverse cut. Grant gets up nice and easily. The lefty put away. Garrett needs to rotate through a little bit more there, or they either need to do that or just stop where they were instead of continuing to rotate. And then maybe Colton could have got a hand. That wasn't the best hit, but it was great placement there from Grant. So if they were in the right position, that could have been an easy scoop up for a defensive break. They were at least getting serves in play. Didn't get it on the net necessarily, but in play. Or that one did go on the net. That was reverse cut. So making them play the ball at least, whereas Etcetera has not been too consistent there. Grant getting a lot of good defensive touches here, but unable to convert them into full breaks, which is a little bit unfortunate considering he's doing such a good job positionally. As that continues, though, they might start to get one or two. As Garrett goes for another drop there, and he gets a nice body up. Colton's going to set it back to the net. Garrett's off the net, gets a nice hit, and goes over top spins off of Grant's hands. That was a beautiful body up from Garrett, and a great defensive break there for Butterfingers to put them into the lead. So Garrett here to serve again. Let's see if he drops one more time. Does not drop that time. That's probably a good choice. The drops are getting a little bit obvious, so I gotta keep mixing it up. Goes for a second serve here. Puts that one on the net. They're gonna play wing ball here. Grant just pulls it straight back behind him. No defensive touch this time. It wasn't the greatest set there from Matt Cole, but Grant did make a good hit out of it. It was windy, so it was hard to put that right over the middle of the net. But again, just a good hit from Grant. Now down the mini break, so he's going to have to get a break in order to take the lead back into this game. Goes for the backhand, finds the front rim. Generally, when that backhand lands, it is pretty deadly as he does cut it as well, and Grant's arms are pretty long, so that's a pretty deadly serve when it lands, but does not land too often, and he's going to lift up that second one. So it's going to go over to Colton here as they are in the lead 16-15, looking for at least one more to put them up 2 on their serve. That way when they get to the end of the game, they'll be able to end it 21-19 rather than to go into overtime. Matt Cole gets that one up. He's going to, a good touch there from Colton, and a good set from Garrett. Off net is going to go up. Grant's going to try and dive for it. Matt Cole gets a nice high up. Grant's getting up for it. Goes for the off net hit and is unable to put it on. A nice rally there with some good defense and great hustle from Grant. If Matt Cole could have got that set a little bit closer to the net, that would have been ideal, but honestly, not a bad set for what he's working with. Gave Grant lots of time at least to get back up and run back to the net. Really looking to put that on there rather than go for it. But some great defense going on in this game so far from both teams. And that's also the break that Butterfingers was looking for in order to build a little bit of a lead as they head into the end of this game here. So Colton's going to serve again. Fakes back for the flango, but does not find it. Was that his first or was that his second? That was his second. Okay. So it's going to be Matt Cole here, 6-7. Going to need to get their break back in order to stay in this. Serves it out wide, but lifts it up high. Not going to find it there. He gets one more. 6-7. Finds the front rim that time. It's going to be rough for Grant and Matt to get back into this game, as Butterfingers seem to have that 2-point lead as they head into these last final points. Hoping that they can just, now all they have to do is hold it here. There's no longer pressure for them to break, because if they hold, then they win. So just looking to hold here and just ride it out till the end of the game. So Garrett here to serve. Likely will go for breaks anyway. Swings hard, finds the front rim. Garrett going to serve one more time here as Rich reluctantly gives up the ball. Boom, lifts it up a second time. They are not going to play it. 17-18 here for Grant. Let's see if Grant can make something happen late in the game. Will he clutch it up or will he struggle? This is where it matters right here. Completely misses the net on that first serve. Luke, can you pick that up? So you don't dive on that? Yeah, thank you. We had some scissors on the ground, so that was scary. Anyways, Grant here for second serve. Got to get it right here. 17-19 or 17-18, but Colton scoops it up and backhands it away. Nice and easy there. If I'm Grant, I don't think drop serve is the way to go there. I think Colton's got that one down to lock, and he's probably more scared of the cut serve. And the cut serve is probably more threatening too. Colton puts on a nice wide flango there. Grant barely gets to it. They're thinking about the lip call. I think they're calling it. Matt Cole running off to get the ball. I've not gotten his opinion on what he thinks it was. I think Colton liked it, but I don't think Grant liked it. So it looks like they're going to call it a back lip there. A little bit unfortunate. It was a nice wide flango, but at the end of the day, you see what you see and you call what you call. I'm not sure quite what I had because the ball was kind of behind Colton when it hit the net, so I couldn't quite see it here. So it looks like they did end up redoing it. So he's going to get a second serve here. Puts it on the net. Grant not with the best touch, but Matt with a nice set. Puts it off the net. Colton needs to rotate a little bit quicker there before the hit. Unfortunate, but they're not in a bad position. Just not a great position. So all they have to do here is just hold Matt Cole and then just finish out this game. That's really all they have to do here is just keep holding. Let's see if they can do it. Garrett gets ace on a push from Matt Cole. Not what you want to see. That is not holding. That is getting broken. Goes for another one. It's a nice up there. Garrett, not the greatest set, but Colton's able to put it away. So we'll see here if Garrett can take a break to win the game or if they're going to go into extras. Colton gets megged there. Not what you want to see going late into the game. Big meg there. Garrett to serve, puts it on. It's a big lip. Gonna grab another ball. Second serve here for Garrett. Let's see if he can do it. Puts it on the net. It's up. Matt Cole's gonna set it right to him. Garrett with a nice body up. Colton an easy set and a nice put away. And that's gonna be game one for WySpike Butterfingers with a nice defensive up to finish it off. A good game one there. Definitely really close. Some breaks back and forth. But overall, I mean, it wasn't too serve bally. There was a lot of good defense there, and that's honestly why I like Texas Round Net. Is even though we are serve ballers, we are starting to now work on our defense, and we're starting to get better. Start to have some nice matches like that one there. So, and that one's going to finish off 21-19, and we will head into game two shortly.
I've never seen that one before. He tossed it weird. And then did you dip into it?
21-19. Let's put that on the scoreboard for you. Boom, bam, bop, boom, bam. Got him. All right. So now we're heading into game two, back to zeros. As players take a quick break, it is very hot. They're going to need their water. They're going to need their shade for a little bit. Someone's getting a phone call.
I'm gonna go watch and get my opinion again, but
I mean, I didn't see it just dead on too, so it's hard to tell.
I was not looking. Oh, whose phone is in here?
it's because it cut, and then I
Whose phone is this? Why is it in the?
I think it's Davis.
It was in the cooler, though. That's.
Put it in there so
I think my
Oh, well, it's getting wet. Hopefully, it didn't
I can see it.
mess anything up.
covering it.
Yeah, it's David's.
Yeah, you're sorting right.
Okay, well.
I didn't think that was an outrageous call.
What?
I didn't think it was an outrageous call.
His hinder was.
His hinder was.
His hinder was an outrageous call. I was way out of his way. I know. He didn't think it was right.
He was like, I was getting out there.
He said, yeah, I know, but he slowed down like way before you. But
Grant, we're talking about you.
Your hinder call's low.
yeah, I think for the
It is what it is.
I mean, I definitely did slow it down.
I
Because
apparently have no Raiders ball, so.
that's your fault.
We lost to the 8-9 seed.
Even
Is
though
that why?
serve they hit.
Yeah, I mean, I thought it was gonna be quiet. I mean, it was a good.
I am not muted. We are still live.
Was it OG?
We love it. These are all the hot takes live and in person. Everyone is talking at once. It's chaos.
Can I hear us?
Yeah. Grant, is there anything you'd like to say to the stream?
Nothing.
What'd you do if
Grant
just
would like to say
a
nothing.
convoy of just, like, the SWAT team comes?
Yeah, Colton has now called 911 twice on accident, so hopefully the police do not show up, as there's no life-threatening emergency, or really any emergency that I know of. So
I'm gonna put on third this game.
They show like no touch ace the whole time.
Well, I'm just gonna put on third.
we're gonna let you wait on the loading screen as we get ready for game 2 here. We'll see you in a bit.
I don't put on any serve.
Alright, we are heading into game 2 here, folks. We have finished the last game 21-19. And, yeah, so we're going to get into game 2 here. It's going to be 0-0. Looks like Grant and Matt Cole are going to serve first. So we will see if that affects play at all. Last time I know Garrett and Colton served first, so if they had not served first that game, they probably would have won with an extra break, 21-18. So we'll see how this game 2 goes here as we give them the ready signal to get started. Zeros. Grant puts one on. Garrett with a nice, not the worst receive. Colton decides to go on 2 there. Not 100% sure why, but he does. That was his decision. Oh, and Seth clicks off of the scoreboard. Oh, clicks out of the scoreboard. It's all good. We got it.
I'm the worst. Sorry,
We
guys.
got it right here. Prepared. Boom. Scroll down. And we got this. And we got that. Bam. Alright. Grant serve again. Puts it up. Colton's got it up that time. A good set there. Whiffs the hit and misses.
2 errors.
That is 2 hitting errors from Colton now. Not how you want to start a game. So here we go. Down 2-0. He's got it here. He's just got to get his head in the game. Garrett thinks bad there. Back lip. Grant's going to serve one more time. Here he goes. A little bit of discussion, but I think they agree that's lip. Serves again, goes for the drop. Garrett's there. So it's going to be a double fault. Colton to serve first. Let's see if he can get his errors back, or if he will just double fault. Puts it on, but lips up. Colton for the second serve. Misses the net that time. Got to make some breaks happen this game. You're already down 2 breaks from the start of the game, which is not ideal. So you got to make some breaks happen early here in order to not lose momentum. Definitely don't want to lose game 2 and not have the momentum going into game 3. Butterfingers is the expected team to win here, so it would be a little bit of an upset for Grant and Matt to win, but honestly not too big of an upset as they're both great players here in Texas, and they both do have a lot of experience in Texas, so it wouldn't be that crazy if there was a little bit of an upset, but Butterfingers definitely the favorite team here. As Matt Cole serves 3-1 again, goes for the drop. Colton maybe a little bit far from the net there, but it doesn't matter as Matt Cole hits the rim. Gonna get an extra ball rolled in here. Very clutch. Garrett here to serve 2-3. Let's see if he can make something happen. No, he cannot. Gets one more serve. It's the best part about running as you get 2 serves now. Gets it on that time. Grant gets it up. Matt Cole with a nice set. Garrett goes for the touch, gets a touch with his hand, but just goes straight into the ground. Good touch there, but unable to turn it into a break. I think he got there a little bit last second, and his hand wasn't quite turned upward. It's still turned downward, so that's why I just went straight down. Gets a nice serve receive right over the net, and he's just going to push it straight through Grant and Matt there with a little bit of spin. Flicks it a little bit weird. Might have been a little bit of a whiff, but you know, a whiff can be a strong hit too, I guess. Colton to serve here, 3-4.
Oh!
Goes for a big cut there. Gets a big angle. That is a big serve you want to see right there. That's the Colton Mowry special for sure. So he's going to tie it up here, 4-4. Let's see if he can make another one happen. Steps out again. Goes for a little bit of reverse, doesn't find it. Gets that one on there, but is going to be a lip. Alright, thank you for bearing with me as I get some water, as it is quite hot outside and I do not want to pass out. So it's going to be 5-4 here. Matt Cole's going to be serving, definitely looking for that big angle. Definitely wants revenge for last game. Garrett almost gets a nice little leg up there, but turns in the wrong direction, so they're just not going to play it. Matt Cole for his second serve. A big serve there, but lips up in the backside. It was a nice angle, but unfortunately just rolled a little bit too far, so they're not going to get that one. Waiting for the balls. Gets kicked back by Nick with a beautiful kick. Nick Noguez did play soccer. He is a soccer player. I believe it is called soccer. Garrett here to serve. We're at 5s. See if he can make something happen. Oh, goes for the drop. Matt Cole slips with his cleats there on the serve receive, so it would have been an ace, but he doesn't quite get it on. Hits the front rim. He's going to put that one on there. Grant with a nice set. Garrett doesn't quite get around to the other side of the net, so that backhand is just going to put it away. Grant's going to be here 6-5. Looking to get his breaks back. Was up 2-0, but is now up just the mini break. Lips that first one. Colton does not want it. Grant here for his second serve. Puts it on again. Just rolls over Colton's hand on the serve receive there. So a little bit unfortunate, but no call as far as I know. So it is going to be clean there from Grant, and that's the break he wants. Going to be up 7-5 now. Got a little bit of wiggle room. Puts it on again, but it lips. Rolls away to the nearby players. Will they kick it back? Kick it back. Kick it back. They're going to keep it. Insane. Wow.
Disrespect.
The thievery. Just had a theft right before my very eyes. It's Grant double faults. You hear for 6-7. A good break from him there. Gives him a little bit more room to work with, but Colton's going to be serving here. Looking to take that break back. Still pretty early in the game. He's going to lip up there in the backside. To get the ball from AJ. AJ kicks it in. AJ, not sure if he's a soccer player, but a good kick. Colton goes for the reverse cut, pops up in the back again, so it's going to be a double fault. Matt Cole going to be serving here 8-6. Let's see if he can put one on, make him play. Let's get a point going here. I feel like we haven't had a point in a while. I feel like we've had a lot of double faults so far. Just not very surprising from these teams. These teams do struggle a little bit with serve consistency. So we'll see if they can get it on. Matt Cole puts it on, but it's a good up. Garrett's just going to set him right over the net, and he's just going to put it away. Grant gets a nice up. He's going to get set over the net. He's going to put it away as both Colton and Garrett try to swing their foot out for the touch, but Grant just blasts it over both of them, and that's a great defensive touch there from Grant. He eats those. Grant is hungry. Grant did not have lunch. He's eating these defensive ups, eating these hits. That one's going to be put away into Matt Cole's hands, goes straight down. Maybe a little bit of a cylinder infraction there, but just going to take the point anyways, as Garrett just pushes it straight into Matt Cole regardless. Going to push it there. Garrett takes a nice break off of Matt Cole there. Ball looks like it's going to go for a push and then hits the net and jumps to the side. Matt Cole wasn't quite expecting it, but a good break there from Garrett. Looking a lot better this game with the serve. I mean, with that one there especially, and the almost drop ace earlier. He's looking pretty good. We'll see if he can continue that consistency into the later parts of this game. Hopefully he will.
If we play another tournament together, how about we do when it's not?
Yeah, so we're going to get the ball here. Didn't like that first ball, I think, so they were waiting for another one. But he likes this one. I think that's the ace ball. He wanted the ace ball back. Serve again. Goes for the drop. Does not quite find it. Hits it a little bit too hard. Goes again. Hits it into the back lip, so it's going to roll away. Going to get a kick back. All right, it's going to be 10-8 here for Grant. Grant here looking confident, looking like he's ready to take some breaks. Almost like that, but a little bit of a lip in the backside there. Going to get the ball back. He likes that one better. I think the ball in the net is a little subpar, so they're going to play this one a nice up from Garrett and a nice easy set. He's just going to put it away. I think Garrett messes up the hit there. Swung a little bit too far. Hits that back rim side, so unfortunate third hitting error for Butterfingers this game. And that's honestly the three breaks that Grant and Matt Cole are up. So really just looking for a little bit more or less errors here as they get this one nice and up right over the net, and then they're just going to put that one away. There we go. We find a nice good hit there. So we move moving on in this game, rotating here, 9-11. Colton and Garrett are going to have to play some serve ball in order to get back into the series. Definitely don't want to go into game three. Don't want to go into game three without the momentum. So we're going to serve again. Doesn't find the net again. Hits the rim. Nick's going to kick the ball back. Matt Cole's going to serve. Matt Cole and Grant looking a lot better this game than they were in the first game. With a nice serve there, Colton's going to get around the net, and he's going to put it up. Matt Cole and close to the right position for the ball there. Maybe need to be a little bit further over before jumping for the commitment for that ball. But overall, not too terrible position, but just not quite able to get there, and then not able to find the hand positioning as well. But a good serve there to start that point. Garrett to serve here. Drops it. Matt Cole gets up, but I think it's a carry. I think Colton's calling the carry. Did not like the look. I think Matt Cole's disagreeing. I think it was, I think it's going to be a redo, as Colton didn't like it and Matt Cole did. Honestly, it was very close. It looked like Matt Cole tried to hit it, tried to do his best to hit it, but there was just no momentum on the ball, so that's why the ball looked like it stuck in his hand, because it didn't bounce off quite as fast as it normally should. So I probably agree with the carry call there, but they're going to redo it as Matt Cole disagrees. Garrett to serve again, gets it up that time, not the best touch, but it's going to be set over the net. Garrett gets a nice body up, Colton's going to hit it in, and Garrett is going to put it right into Matt Cole's body. So another body up from Garrett. Garrett's been playing some great body defense today, just positioning right in front of the hitter and just eating up those hits right up to Colton. So doing a great job of that. If he can just do that one more time, they'll be tied up, only down the mini break after that one. So Garrett looking to get that serve on and looking to get some more body breaks here. Push that one slightly into the rim, barely nicks the rim as it goes through into the serve. So that's at least one break, a little bit less room for Butterfingers to make up as they continue in this game here. Grant's going to put it on. That's a nice serve, but it's a nice good up. Colton's just going to set it right there. And Garrett makes another hitting error. That is the 4th hitting error for Butterfingers this game. Really not what you want to see. Is that emotion from the world's most apathetic spike ball player? Insane. Wow. That is a wreck. Someone clip that. Grant misses his first serve. It's going to be hard for Butterfingers to come back if they're not putting hits on the net. That's a pretty important part of the game. Yeah. So we're going to keep going here. Grant's going to keep serving. Will he actually get a serve on? He will not. Colton to serve here. Going to have to pull something out. This is where it's coming down to. Definitely not looking to go to game 3, especially out in the heat today. You want to play as the smallest amount of games possible. As he gets a nice wide serve there, Matt Cole is going to call a lip, as you can see with the hand positioning. Not sure if they're going to redo it or just call it. Can't hear him. This is that one. It looks like they are going to redo it. Pulls away from us. They were trying to get it back. We did get it back. Grant tries to throw it under the net but misses, and we lose the ball again. Not ideal. Colton for his second serve, which is basically his 3rd serve, goes for the Fuego, gets it nice and wide. Grant gets a nice up. It's a good set from Matt Cole, a little bit off the net, and they're going to hit the rim there. A good break for Butterfingers there. That's really what they need. It was not a bad set there from Matt Cole. Maybe just overdoes it a little bit, or maybe the wind takes it slightly. But Butterfingers going to love that point right there. Going to go for another one. Going to go nice and wide. Going to hit the rim. They're going to slow it down here. Take a quick breath before they serve again. And they're going to lip it up. So that's one more break up for Butterfingers, but still behind that 5-3. They're still going to be behind those 2 breaks. All those hitting errors, as the ball rolls toward me, I cannot reach the ball. If Luke Mowry might want to help us with the ball, that's over here in front of his chair. He is going to get that ball right there. Yeah, I definitely could not reach that. Did David's phone fall? Okay. Goes for the drop there. Colton's there. They're going to go 1, 2, 3 and just push it straight through. I thought Garrett might hit it on 2 there, but decides not to hit it on 2, which is probably the good decision there, as he was pretty down low. So probably would have been a bad hit. So it's a good decision there to go on 3 and not making any other hitting errors this game, as that's what's brought them down so far. Garrett tries to put one on, finds the front rim. We'll see what he can do here. He's going to find his second serve. He's got the ball. He's liking the ball. Can he make something happen? puts on a lip, so nothing is going to happen. Except for Etcetera. He's going to get the point. 6-4. Starting to get deep into this game, and Butterfingers has not gotten those breaks back yet. Grant's going to serve here. Puts it into the front rim. They will not play it. Goes a little bit too far. And now we're going to have to get balls. Honestly, right here, just going to need some serve ball from Butterfingers, which is honestly sometimes what they do best. So they really just have to gain some confidence here and just finish it. That's all you got to do, is just finish it. It's nice and simple. Of course, obviously, easier said than done. Grant gets a slight cut serve there. I think they call rim. I thought it was rim at first, but I think they disagree. They're going to redo it. Yeah, Matt Cole says it's a rim call there. I agreed, but they're going to redo it. It was pretty close. So we're going to have a second one here. And that one lifts up. Unfortunate there if you're Grant and you think it was a good serve. Certainly it was hard to tell from here, especially not being able to hear the rim noises. But going to be a rim call ending up there. Colton here for second serves. Got to make something happen. Fakes a Fuengo, goes back. Fakes again. Matt Cole slips. Matt Cole's going to need some better cleats. He's going to go buy some better cleats after this, because he is slipping all day long. 7-5 here. Matt Cole still looking to break. He doesn't want to hold anymore. He wants to break. See if he can do it. Colton calls lip on that push. Matt Cole does not think it's lip, so they might redo it here. Matt Cole has a little bit different definition of a lip than Colton maybe, and so they're just going to have to redo it here. That one's a lip, no doubt about it. I think everyone can agree on that lip there, as we're looking for balls again. Are these balls starting to get have the balls been bad today? Have they been pumped up? Crowd? They've been bad, is what swollen even. Yeah, it is very hot outside today, so of course, you know, the balls are going to be hot, so.
What is the actual temperature?
It feels like 115 with the humidity. But it is 103, I believe.
That's humidity.
I think that's right. I'm gonna check that. Someone told me that, so.
I think that's about right.
Yeah,
It
feels
is.
like 110.
Yeah, it is 104. Feels like 113 on my phone.
Yeah, I was looking at Dallas.
Oh, we're in Allen, Texas here today, and it is hot. Hot, 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 hot. They call bad on that serve. Another disagreement and another redo. Love me some redos. Always love a nice redo. Garrett's going to serve again. Goes for the drop. Grant is not there. Gonna get the drop ace. That is what Butterfingers need right there. 1 by 1. Here goes 17s. He's gonna try to push Matt Cole there. Does not quite find it. Garrett's second serve. Will he put it on the net? Does not. Looks like he just tries to go for a nice little put on, but finds the front rim instead. A little bit unfortunate, but we're going to continue on here. 18-17. Grant and Matt Cole suddenly only the mini break ahead. So they're going to have to get a break if they want to end this game without going into extras or possibly losing. Possibly have a miniature comeback here from Butterfingers. Look like they're going to want to play that rim there. Grant gets a nice body up, but Colton blasted off of Grant, so it's going to be a little bit too far, especially with the wind blowing it even further from Matt Cole. So that's going to be a nice put away there from Butterfingers. It's going to be 18s. Colton here to serve to Grant. Probably the worst matchup for Etcetera right here. If Colton can get one past Grant, or possibly hit a Fuengo, as Grant's left hand is not the best. Gets a nice cut. Grant gets it up. Matt Cole. They call pocket. They call side pocket there. Knowing Colton, I don't think it was side pocket. He is able to cut that wide. But it's possible it could have been cut and pocket. So Colton going to go for it again. Of course, they redid that first one. So second serve here. Colton seems a little bit upset, as you can tell, as he rushes through his serves a little bit. So it's going to be first serve here from Matt Cole as tensions build in this game. Going to be a lip there. Hits our camera. I think we are good. A little bit tilted, but we'll fix it later. Garrett, yes, Thomas. Welcome to the stream. Garrett is playing. Garrett is currently down the mini break though, so you'll have to cheer him on a little bit more if you want him to win. Matt Cole here to serve to Garrett. Goes for the drop, doesn't find it. Garrett to serve. We're gonna need you, Thomas, right here. Thomas, cheer for Garrett. He's serving.
But I'm not.
He gets it on the net. Grant not with the best set off the net, but Garrett is not able to find that touch. And Colton is not there either. A little bit unfortunate. Almost thought it was going to be a break there. Now it's going to be Grant serving 20-19, so he's going to have to try to end the game here, or we're going to go into extras. Let's see if Grant can make the game end as the ice cream truck comes through the background there, playing music. Grant might be getting hungry. He might be hearing the ice cream, getting distracted. Definitely don't want that to happen. If you know Grant loves his ice cream, so... Let's see if we can get this second serve on. I get the serve on, but Colton's just going to put it away nice and low. I can reach this one. I will throw it back. Let's go. We are in extras. It is 20-20. Let's see if Butterfingers can end this game, in this series, in 2, or if they're going to go to game 3. A nice serve there from Colton with a decent set from Matt, but Grant cannot get it on. That is the break that Butterfingers is looking for. Suddenly up 1-0 up the mini break. Slowly but surely came back in this game, and they're going to look to end it here. You can see off to our side here, Caleb is being helped off the field, so it looks like he's going to be cramping up a little bit too badly. Probably going to have to be finished for today. It is very hot. Colton gets on another nice serve there. I think they call side pocket maybe. And Colton is Colton's not too happy about that one, but I think he's just going to have to give it to him. So they're going to have to go 21s here. Matt Cole does not want to lose this game, does not want to be out of the tournament in the quarterfinals. Going to step left, go for the drop. Colton's there, gets it up. Nice put away. That was a good serve receive there from Colton. Does not give up on the ball. For a second there, it looked like he was going to hesitate and give up, but then slides in at the last second to get it up. Grant not happy, yelling at Colton. That's bullying. Grant bullying Colton. I'm just kidding, guys. Grant is a nice guy. He's not bullying Colton, but maybe just impressed with his ability to get that one. Garrett gets a nice up, but probably a cylinder violation either way. Colton might have been there for the touch outside, as it was not the strongest hit. But Garrett tries to make the hand-up play anyways. Going to be 22s here. It's Grant serving to Garrett. Takes on the sideways stance, goes for the press and buys, fakes left a lot, goes for the righty, but hits the front rim. I think he went for that left one too many times. I don't think anybody's going to respect his left-handed serve in a straight-on stance, at least, as no one's ever seen it before. Second serve here, 22s. Grant Laughlin. Steps right. Puts it into the front rim again. We got an intense game here. Colton's going to be serving to Matt Cole one more time. 23-22. Going to be rotating here. If I was one of these teams, I might take a second to take a timeout just to take a breather. It's been a long game, so timeout could be a good idea. There's some sort of talk here. Don't know why Grant's getting a third serve. Okay. Well, they're going to play it anyways. First one was redone because of a ball rolling in. But regardless, he gets that new second serve onto the net. And Butterfingers 1-2-3 puts it away, so it won't matter either way. He's going to go for the flango, doesn't quite find it onto the net. But he wants it. He really wants it. Puts the second one into the front rim. It's going to be another hold there for Etcetera. Let's see if Matt Cole can take a break to put Etcetera back up the break. Goes for the angle that he wants, but finds the front rim instead.
Who are the other cards that came here?
Now he's going to serve one more time. Goes for it, gets a lip. They're going to call it. Does not like it. Matt Cole starting to get frustrated. If I'm Matt Cole, I take my time out, get myself back in my right mental space, get some water in me, start feeling a little bit better, cool down a little bit in this hot day. But they're going to keep going. Garrett to serve. 4-3. One more break is all they need. One more break. It's got to happen eventually. Someone's got to win eventually. Garrett has not eaten lunch yet, so I know he's hungry. He wants to win this 1 and 2 so he can stop and eat some lunch real quick. But will he? But will he finish it? Will he finish it? It's the question. It is 3:35. Butterfingers won game 1. So they're looking to end it in 2 here. Garrett serve. Puts it on the net. Grant gets it up. It's a nice set from Matt Cole. Garrett almost gets the body up there. I keep messing up Grant and Garrett's name. But we're good. Score is 24-24. There is not a cap in bracket play. Rich Tarpey has shown on the stream. Grant here 24s. Alright, we're gonna Grant here 24s, second serve.
You're gonna let rip.
Okay, 25-24. Butterfingers looking to end it. End the game. I think Colton calls wrong score there. He does that all the time. Gonna serve again. Matt Cole not with the greatest up. Grant went out with the greatest set.
He called pocket.
Called bad. The game will continue. Called bad. So we're gonna move on. Next point. Colton readjusts the net. He wants it. He wants to end this one. Steps out, puts it deep, but hits the rim. I cannot reset one set. Can reset one. It is getting windy as we continue deep into extras. 25-25. This is a long game. Thomas. First seed was Carnage. Second seed was WySpike Triple Threat. Carnage is Luke and Rahul. Second seed, WySpike Triple Threat, which is Nick and David. Third seed is We Throw Stuff, Frederick and Kevin, as Garrett makes a nice recovery set to keep them in the game there. And then fourth seed was WySpike Butterfingers. So this is the quarterfinals between seeds 4 and 5, I believe. Is that correct? Yeah, seeds 4 and 5, Etcetera, and Butterfingers. So, it's a very interesting game so far. We are deep in extras. Butterfingers is up 26-25. Let's see if we can move this over so we can continue to read chat. Doesn't get away from us. That's good. Nice. Yes, also nice. They have premiered their nice hats as seen on Instagram today. Rahul's is doing something funky, so we'll have to see if he's still wearing it and show you what happened to it. I really don't know. I think originally it was blue, but now it's green. They might be color changing. I'd have to look into that. Garrett gonna go here for us. Goes for the drop. Grant's able to get it up there. It's gonna be a nice 1-2-3. Oh, a nice body up from Garrett, and he puts it into Matt Cole, and Matt Cole's not able to get it up. That's gonna be the game off of a body from Garrett. A long game 2 there, but that's gonna be it. WySpike Butterfingers taking the W. Gonna move on, Etcetera. Unfortunately, the end of the road is here. They will be going into possibly consolation.
I like it like that. I'm just trying to find out. I mean, it was kind of boring because we don't fault it every time. But
I have no idea where your coffee is, Garrett.
I'm about to pass out.
I don't get a drink out of
Excuse me, can I get some water?
Did somebody else get coffee? Or is that all?
I think you're the only one.
Somebody definitely drank my coffee.
Yeah, you never drink that much coffee. All right, we're gonna get back to you guys for game. Yeah, it's over. So, yeah, Garrett is moving on. We will get back to you guys with our next semifinal game. If things go as predicted, we will probably have Kevin and Frederick versus WySpike Triple Threat. So we will be back with that as soon as Triple Threat finishes their game, if they win, assuming they win. So we will see you guys later. Thank you for watching with us, and we will catch you in just a little bit. So see you later.